We are looking into Elimination of the Hippo, the high day game. Number 1 here, still 8 players out. We are looking into migration. And yeah, it is random. It's hidden pick civilization. We see Japanese several times, some Vikings, Byzantines, Mayans. And yeah, that's kind of it. And with me will be T90 Dave, Wishes Marauder. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm drinking coffee. I'm eating salmiakki if there's any Finns in the chat. I'm watching the Chelsea game, but they're losing, so I'm not paying attention to that. And we've got Regicide Migration, which I've never seen in my entire life. So it should be fun.
And Castle Age style as well. So actually there are some possible strategies, like don't build a second TC, go for like 8 Petards and like 5 plumed archers, like JonSlow could go for. And just build a transporter and kill the castle and snipe the king. And then you would instantly get that $40 into your bank account. And yeah, would continue with another game and 7 players left only.
So I'm unfamiliar. I'm familiar with all these players. How good is King Marv?
Oh, at King Marv actually, I had to move the starting time because I was conflicting with the Viper stream yesterday and Escape Gaming today, so I moved it 2 hours early, and King Marv was there and didn't get the notice, so I said okay, MbL jumped off yesterday to play the Saturday high event today, so I got him in. He is probably the weakest player out of all of them.
I hope he snipes some kings, man. I hope he makes it to the finals with like, I don't know, like $120 in his pocket.
Yeah.
And the dark horse, King Marv, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely possible. Last elimination of the Hippo, I believe Stark was it who won $140 and didn't even know that there was so much prize money in this one. And he said, what, $140? That's like 20 pizzas. And he was so happy.
So what do you think about the civs here? I think Mayans is a bit of a strange choice for migration. But other than that, I like the civs.
Well, Mayans are pretty good. You have a lot of resources more on the map, like the 20% bonus. You can have plumed archers quite easily to go for some sniping. And yeah, indeed, he is playing it a bit weird with only 1 TC so far and didn't build much. So yeah, JonSlow so far the lowest in villagers and not very far ahead when it comes to fish. Look at that, King Marv pulling ahead with 3 docks already. Oh no, there's actually 2, but yeah, 10 fishing ship.
Well, he's Japanese, so he's gonna get a nice little bonus from his fishing ships. I don't know, Mayans just like the good thing about all these civs is that they're all good on water. But I feel like it's gonna be the water control because someone's gonna be stuck on their island. Someone is gonna be stuck.
Yeah, most likely. You have to kind of move. Either you go for a lot of water if you have enough resources, like ACCM, for example. He looks like he has reasonable resources on his mainland. And then you can go for water. But yeah, being stuck on your own land. Oh, DauT is actually the first one going for longbows. Being stuck on your mainland or starting island and not get through the middle basically GG's you, yeah. But you still need to lose your castle as well, lose your king, and so forth and so on.
I guess that's a smart choice going for longboats in Castle Age. If you already have the castle, like you don't have to upgrade to longboat or anything like you would for a war galley. They're pretty strong. Yeah. It's just a weird thing. You never see longboats in AOC, and they're such a cool unit to look at.
Yeah, indeed. In the expansions now, you don't need a castle anymore to build longboats. So DauT, yeah, very familiar with building longboats in Castle Age without actually researching everything before. And yeah, already 4 out and might go for the first kills. Let's take a look. Military count. You always have to think 2 are 1 for the scout, 1 for the king. So it's only MbL and DauT actually going for some army, and MbL sneaking behind here with Japanese fire ships.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. He's gonna come in behind while DauT is away. Nice. And DauT's gonna raid the fishing ships from ACCM. If he gets ACCM stuck on this island, which he probably won't since he's Byzantines and can just make fires, he won't even have the opportunity to like make a transport and go to the middle.
Yeah,
and no one's even done that yet, which is interesting. I would have thought someone would have. Oh, JonSlow's going now.
I
Made a
believe you're
transport, he's
starting
going in the
without
middle.
gold in those settings, or like 50 gold or something. So maybe if DauT just rushes to the gold here of ACCM, he could just keep him completely off of it. But he thinks better of it and is just going home, trying to defend his fish.
I kind of like the migration in Castle Age because migration maps can screw you so hard. Like, it's one of the most map-dependent settings you can have. And in Castle Age, you can just drop a second TC on your gold or whatever and secure it fairly easily. But JonSlow is the first one in the middle. Not the greatest TC, I don't think.
I agree, not really access to gold. It was quite hilly though, and he didn't scout much before. But yeah, it doesn't feel too great. KD at the moment, only DauT and MbL, the ones killing, but ACCM losing some as well. Already 3 villagers down here. Look at the will count of DauT, the absolute lowest at the moment.
Yeah, I guess he only went for 1 TC, went immediately into the longboats, and that seems to be hurting his economy pretty badly. He hasn't gone to the middle yet either. So was he nervous early about like getting killed? Did he think everyone was going to team up on him, or?
Well, he was very high on the fishing ship count. He still has 11 and lost some to MbL, so I believe that's quite reasonable. On the other side, we have TaToH fighting against King Marv here now, but not too efficient for King Marv, who I believe, yeah, has a pretty good fish so far, but it's getting raided on 2 sides here.
They are Japanese fishing ships, so he just needs a few fires, because I don't think anyone really wants to commit to killing another player this early in the game. They just kind of want to feel out how the game's going and then devise a strategy. But Warrior and DauT both on the way to Imperial Age. Oh my god.
Indeed, and DauT might get lured into this nice spot here where ACCM will lose a lot of fishing ship and might even lose some villagers here at the tower. Let's take a look. 1 fire ship won't do too much against 4 longboats though, but DauT is retreating.
ACCM is trying to escape on the right side. Oh, DauT's there with some longboats. Don't let him go. Don't let him escape, DauT. No!
It looks like ACCM might get the touchdown, being blocked a bit by the deer here. And yeah, DauT splitting beautifully, sniping some more fishing ship, and at the moment ACCM looking at a solid 07 kill stats. Oh, but might get the first one here. So the most important thing is that whenever we get close to the king snipe here, Dave, you have to take a good look at the minimap as well and tell me if I might miss something, because that's what, yeah, kind of happens in the later runs when some people are running around with their kings and always try to spot that. And yeah, we might see some snipe attempts at the same time on any other spots here.
Yep. I've casted enough community games with T90 to, I'm fairly good at this now. I'm getting there.
Great. So great choice for me.
trying to deny the TC from JraConT on the mainland. That's such an unfortunate spot for a TC from JraConT. Like, he didn't know TaToH was there.
But the TC will go up. And King Marv complaining about TaToH going for a lot of water here. And yeah, King Marv now lowers some points. And let's take a look what DauT will actually do. He prepared a transporter. Maybe DauT goes instantly into some traps. Let's take a look here.
ACCM's in trouble, man.
Yeah.
DauT's been hitting him pretty hard. You can tell from his score. Like, he's just... Go ahead. What did you see?
Instant traps by DauT and a transporter prepared. So we might see him go for like 2-3 traps and just go for the castle snipe here.
I don't think there's much that ACCM can do about that, to be honest, at this point.
Oh, just enough fire ships, maybe some demolitions, or maybe just sneak the king out through the middle and yeah, just try to survive. If you survive once, most of the times you'll survive the whole game, because yeah, if your king is safe after a certain amount of time and everyone is kind of, yeah, going away from you, then another king gets sniped in the next 2 minutes.
On the other side, actually, I didn't even notice, JraConT has a huge navy, man. He's got so many longboats. And from the other side of Jon Snow's base, Vic Warrior is actually harassing him as well. But Jon Snow already moved his king to the middle, so he's in that castle there in the middle of the map. And I don't know if that's even safer than his island at this point.
I'm not really sure, because it looks like TaToH, the guy who's leading with points at the moment, is heavily on stone and might want to build another castle. But JonSlow is getting a second castle up here. And yeah, just buying himself some more room to protect his king.
Oh, Marv tried to go to the middle, and TaToH is just denying that. Marv is stuck on his island at this point. Denied the TC from him. That's not very good for Marv at all.
Now Imperial agent going for bracers, so he will fight his way out, maybe with some galleons here. He still has a lot of villagers, room to breathe. There's a reasonable spot for his castle here as well.
Transport ship from DauT on the way.
So that might be the first kill here. What can ACCM do?
There. 2 cavalry archers. Not sure 2 cavalry archers is enough, but we'll see.
Well, he only needs to force the king to not stand in the middle.
Yep.
Like if he goes, and I'll go into the point of view of ACCM here. Is DauT going for the first snipe here? He has a nice spot, 2 CA, and they already have Bracer going for the castle. What can ACCM do? He only has 17 stone, he cannot really repair this castle. Byzantine's castle might help out quite a bit, but 3 traps now raining down. What is the reaction of ACCM here?
No! Oh, and also Vic Warrior has landed Jon Snow's island as well, but he doesn't know Jon Snow's king isn't there.
Oh yeah, that's true. And a quick castle being built. Oh, and
ACCM knows. He's repairing with everything.
Trying to buy some stone here, but soon he will be out of gold as well. Bought 100 stone again, going for the repair, down to 3k HP. It looks very good here for DauT. Are we missing anything on the minimap here? It seems like this king is fine, and all the other islands aren't landed yet. And yeah, so I feel like, where's the king? He's back into the other TC now. Longboats coming in, closing the distance. ACCM
within range of the longboats. No! You need somewhere safer than that, ACCM. He needs to transport and sneak the king to the middle somehow.
Oh, his TC actually in troubles here. Oh, nobody gets Imperial Age, but that could have been some problem as well. And yeah, the town center going down to low HP.
He's YOLOing the traps.
Oh, the longboat's a bit out of position, now trying to go down. The king is going more to the north, trying to be safe.
No.
And he's building him another tower. Let's take a look. The traps still 3 alive. Another transporter coming in. This king of ACCM, he's struggling so much. 1 manual out. Has 7 range against the 10 range elite longbows though. DauT even standing over to villagers to repair the traps. Let's take a look. He is fighting down. The king is hopping into the guard tower here. Still some traps out, and I believe DauT is going for the good kill. We can see Warrior going very aggressively here against JonSlow, but he's super safe. All the other guys still very defensively on their main islands. ACCM. I don't see how he can survive this, Dave.
I don't know, but MbL's also planning a landing against Marv. Look at this. He's got 4 trebs. He's got all these longbows ready to go.
And indeed. Where's the king here?
ACCM just needs to survive long enough until Marv dies.
And look at that.
Kill Marv.
Marv has his king in his TC, I would assume. And ACCM got a lot of damage done, but survived for now. Let's take a look at Marv. Is MbL or DauT getting the first kill here? So neck and neck. TaToH actually coming around as well, want to go for the kill. Marv still not on the middle island, so he is struggling, but he has a second castle out as well. Let's take a look. Where's the king? Oh, he's running up top here. 19 HP. Oh, DauT might get it 7 HP. And DauT didn't get it. And 7 HP still. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. No, DauT gets it. DauT gets it.
Oh, man. That was the longest possible range for a longboat to hit from.
MbL was so happy. MbL was so sure that he could have gotten the king here of King Marv. And look at that. King Marv will go down as well, but he is living another day. The king is going down here to MbL, but just a bit too late. And MbL, the latest in the game, he wanted to go for it. King Marv surviving with 27 HP. Give me some grass doubts in the chat, guys. That's entertaining first game.
Man, did you see Marv say, 2 of you ganging up against the 1700? Like, he was salty. He's gonna be happy that he survived to live another day.
Yeah, and you can still get that snipe and maybe survive for quite some time. Actually, every player should be interested to play the last 1v1 against King Marv, so maybe people won't snipe him.
You just watch, man. King Marv, he is gonna get so many snipes. He is gonna win the 1v1 at the end.
DauT going for a very low eco, but first one to Imperial together with Warrior, and ACCM just too late, and Byzantines maybe not the greatest choice here. And yeah, I will need some help of you to remember the civilizations pretty soon. But yeah, very good game number 1 here, and they're already launching the second game, so not a lot of time to breathe. And I will try to take a look at the overlay here. The next map will be Nomad, so no castle start over here, and we have DauT, Mr. Grass DauT, going for the first $40, and ACCM sadly out already. Okay, so give me some of the civilizations. We have Warrior with Byzantines as well. Terror went for Mayans. We had DraConT with Vikings. What did TaToH and King Marv have?
TaToH was Japanese, King Marv was Japanese, MbL was Japanese.
Okay, makes sense. So we got all of them. And guys, now we're down to 7 players, and the same scenario will start now with, again, reset settings. And only 7 players left. So, guys, I hope you enjoy the format. I'm having a blast here.
It's good to, like, players have to survive, but at the same time, the $40 just gives them an incentive to go for those ridiculous king snipes. Like, you could see what was on DauT's mind from the moment he started that game. Immediately putting pressure on ACCM, and then going up fast Imperial Age. 3 trebs, 2 cavalry archers, and dead.
Yeah, and that's well executed and well thought of. Maybe he did watch the VOD like I recommended him of yesterday, because we discussed that strategy. And I said it like, I want to see that from JonSlow. Actually sending 3 traps and 5 plumed archers. Could have went for a snipe as well.
You know, he may have watched that, but he'll never tell you he watched that.
Yeah, I know. Maybe one day in Cologne in August when he's super drunk and said, Neely, I have to thank you for the $40. Grass DauT. TaToH's asking for map size 6. I will say yes. Make it a bit more tighter for them.
Map size 6, okay. Yeah, map size 8 would be a bit too big for 7 players.
Yeah.
Good call.
Who's the co-caster?
That's me.
That helps them a lot, yeah. What kind of map is Bedouins? It's a very flat land map with a lot of pawns, and you start without a TC. So let's call it land nomad with a lot of pawns. And a lot of
Bedouins
shorefish.
is a really interesting map. It really is. Because you can get great uptimes because of the shorefish, but it's just so open. And like Spanish rule that map, Spanish and Mayans. They can just raid everywhere. Anyway, here we go.
I'm not 100% sure. Spectator only was at 1 minute. If they actually started or if it was a problem. Normally they forget about Regicide, they forget about Castle Age. So maybe some restarts here. No, it seems like all reasonable.
I don't see any kings, man. I don't see any kings.
Yeah, no Regicide. No Regicide. Yeah, it's normal.
These top players, man. These top players, they never get the settings right. You give a bunch of noobs these settings and they'll get it right like 90% of the time. You give top players settings, they never always go back.
yeah, because they're too afraid of being like publicly shamed for doing the settings wrong. But yeah, TaToH just is like hey, and just goes into the next game. Okay, DauT getting the first $40 here. We didn't really want to, provide the same performance like last elimination of the Hippo. And that's a very slow pyramid here. And save both of us!
I watched it from the third cap and I was like, I'll just wait.
Guys, second game will be in less than 2 minutes.
It's the slowest pyramid of all time.
Yeah, DauT is getting more dollars to play me again on PokerStars. Indeed. Well, I could play double or nothing. That was some heads-up action again. Why is Viper not playing? He has another show match in roughly 1.5 hours. So he couldn't play. But he was in the signups, was really hyped for this tournament, which I was surprised about, because he's not normally that much of a fan of that. But I told him that it's possible to snipe MbL's kings, and then he was very intrigued. Okay, back to day started, guys.
Yeah, it's Nomad. It's Nomad. Okay. I hope that someone gets a really weird map and is stuck in a corner somewhere, walled off. We'll see.
That's seriously what you're hoping for?
That's what I'm hoping for, yeah.
LB10 asking, what happened to my spot? You were first in the waiting list, LB10, and all 8 players showed up in time. So, yeah, I had all of them ready to start the games. What does DauT Castle mean? Oi. We might see one today. So, let's see. And yeah, now with no further introduction, let's start into game number 2 here. We have only 7 players left and are looking at Nomad and the donut version with water all around and in the middle. And TaToH is going for a very weird first TC here. What do you think about that, T90?
I'm busy hockeying the kings, man.
Oh, okay. Great job, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got almost all of them. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, that's so good. Like, I could maybe do that as well. Sweet job. I can't even find the king here of MbL.
What is that TC from TaToH? You're
yeah,
right.
I'm a bit surprised by that. Yeah, that's what he normally would do for. But okay, let's take a look.
Stay Terror. Where? Oh, he had Terror had his vills near DraConT. Okay.
Okay, let's take a look about the players. So we have Chinese 3 times, Persians twice, Britons, and 1 times Mayans for TaToH. The positionings, DauT doesn't have too much food around his TC, but has a reasonable amount of sheep as well. We have very late TC here by Warrior, and might even lose a villager here. Whoops, no, so right for now. King Marv not going for the first blood here. He's playing the Persians. Pretty close, and he's out. DauT.
Teal, go back. DauT, go back.
63 HP. And yeah, let's take a look over here. We have JonSlow playing the Chinese, and we have MbL going for some scouting. Does he maybe lose his teeth? Ooh, just debating.
Oh, DauT's gonna lose a vill.
What?
Yeah, he's got Loom too. He's gonna lose a vill to King Marv's TC.
Uh-oh.
Rip. T90 wrecked.
Indeed. It feels like you are like roughly 5 seconds behind. But yeah, everything else is totally fine here. And yeah, population overall pretty reasonable. Everyone. Warrior's still very low, if you ask me. And where is he going with all his villagers? He is going for stone instantly. Look at that. Warrior is not going for more villagers?
No, he's gonna. I bet you he's gonna go for petards and try and snipe Orange's king.
Oh, and King Marv is. What
Orange is actually
doing?
running under his TC, but he has no villagers there to kill him.
This is. He's just getting 50 stone to build a second TC.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's trying to go for with Britons. You already have a lot of food, so villager production is always stable. You can have enough food, so it could go more. But he did forget that he already has wheelbarrow. So he only needs to send 4 villagers, but he did send 5. So he now has a bit of surplus of 15 stone here, which it wasn't needed, but still going for probably the best boom here.
I think Marv's going out to the same stone. They're bros. They're sharing it. I like it.
Indeed, and let's take a look at fishing count at the moment. DraConT and MbL, the only guys with fishing ship out, but soon we will see some of King Marv here, and I would be surprised to see TaToH not going for the water as well, being so close here. Did actually go for the lumber camp, has a super safe gold now, and yeah, probably isn't the greatest like deficit, but normally you would always see it at the wood line here that you see.
Yeah, that was a really weird TC. I don't know why he would put that there.
Oh, quadruple sheeping here by Warrior. And even going for a boar. Now, what is he doing? DauT trying to go for the boars, but then realized, okay, there's a TC. So, I better think differently of it. Where was that actually? Oh yeah, over here. And now he sees that there's a TC. Maybe he still can snipe one of the boars.
Why does JonSlow have his king just chilling there? Oh, MbL's gonna try and wall his king in. Oh man, that would have been glorious if he had done that. JonSlow had his king sitting out in the middle of nowhere, and MbL sent a villager to try and wall it in.
That could have been the GG moment here, but for now, not going for more. We have the second TC for MbL now, and a tower for JonSlow. So he's going for some tower defense, trying to be a bit of annoyance. But yeah, I think MbL will just easily move all its villagers to the side.
I think it's really good for TaToH that he's so like, oh my god, Warrior's King almost ran right into DauT's TC. And it might run right into Marv's TC. No! Warrior!
Oh. The MbL's King is very poorly placed as well, but yeah, go ahead with Warrior's King.
I was thinking, no, I was about to say TaToH's got the best spot out of anyone here. Look at where he is. He's got the whole side of the map. Like, no one else is anywhere close to him. And then you see Marv, DauT, and Warrior, who are neighbors. And then we got JonSlow and MbL, who are right beside each other. And I guess DraConT has the second best spot, because he's got so much space over there.
Yeah. And he's going for a lot of fish already. 7 fishing ship out. And even 25 villagers. So, yeah. 32 overall, and we now hear a siege workshop of MbL, so he wants to free himself quite a bit. And your predictions. TaToH will win this one, but who will lose?
My prediction is for a JonSlow style arena YOLO rush on MbL. And whether that works or not, I don't know. Looks like he's going for the castle, actually, which would be nice. MbL's gonna have a tough time stopping that.
The problem with the Monk Rush is that it's super tough to kill a king. First of all, you cannot convert a king. And second, like, your monks are so much slower and kings are just incredibly fast. So,
what is
not the greatest
JonSlow doing with his king? He keeps sending it out. He keeps ungarrisoning it by accident and sending it towards MbL's base.
But, well, let's take a look at Warrior's King here again. He's running close to King Marv. And there's actually a mangonel of DauT around.
Why does Warrior have his king out there? That makes no sense.
And he could easily get walled in
Marv's
here.
trying to wall it.
Let's take a look. Oh, it's no wall mod. Remember, it's no wall mod. So he would have needed to wall with the houses and a dock there. That was so risky. Oof. Camping is the best strat. Yeah, the best strat to survive, but not the best strat
to win money.
Indeed, yeah. So, I think this format is exactly that tough decision on losing villagers under the TC here. And Marv at the moment looking at 19 villagers only here at the 13-minute mark.
Yeah, Marv keeps going to the right with his villagers. He needs to go to the left. He's just going towards more enemies. It's bad. It's really bad for him.
Oh, warrior again with his castle. With his king around. Oh, he just wants to scout. This is so risky. But yeah, it's the fastest unit, so it's actually is a perfect scout. So I can't fault him for that.
I think Marv might die soon here. He's gotta make a transport ship or something. Like it's unfortunate that DraConT's in the middle, because he can't just camp there with his king, but he needs to get out because DauT has 2 knights coming now and 2 mangonels as well, and a ram.
Oh, and the knight's being sent in to snipe the king.
Is DauT gonna get $80 here in the first 2 games?
Uh-oh. And look at that, the knights are weighing behind it. The
Run,
CC
king!
is going
Marv,
down.
You need to run your king! Go!
Ooh. DauT is chasing, trying to surround here.
Marv.
Building the transporter. Marv, he's not repairing the TC. DauT might get the king kill. Maybe running into
no,
warrior.
Marv, not that way. No!
Oh, that will be so
Warrior
tough.
might get the kill. Warrior might get the kill.
And it will be. Yeah, it is. It's warrior. It's warriors. Not DauT. It's warrior. It needs a lot volley. How does this
He
count?
says, "How does this count?" You can get the $40, bud.
Oh, warrior. Beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Great game, Warrior. Easiest $40 in the history of mankind.
Just ring the bell and click on the king. Oh, beautiful
That was
game.
definitely his kill. That was not DauT's kill. That was definitely his kill.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure as well. Kinda stupid, DauT. Well, I believe Knights isn't the right unit to go for King Snipes, but yeah, look at that warrior. Oh no, he has 2 to 4. But 2 kills, one of them was a kill. And that's all that matters. Yesterday we had a win, a guy who had 3 to 0 kill stats and killed the king.
That was a short game, but I always like those moments. DauT had a good strategy once again and just got... it's just
18
unfortunate for him.
18 to 3 kills here, but yeah, that didn't matter. And yeah, that's actually a moment for a lot of grass sad spams as well. So Wick Warrior won it. Yes, he did. And Aquino killed the king without even noticing. Ah, that's true, with the vote rider on... he's 1-0 when he killed the king. That's funny. That's so funny.
The optimal play.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
the most efficient way to win, to get $40. Just kill a king.
Oh, Goody. Okay, so now the next map will be Oasis. Super scrappy as well to see and try to defend. Whoops. On all the areas. So now King Marv is out, and I'll try to remember the civilizations again. So DauT had Chinese. We had TaToH with Mayans. DraConT was Chinese as well, I believe.
JonSlow is Chinese as well.
Okay, was Warrior going for Britons? Yes, I believe so. And then
MbL
we only have
Persians.
So got 2 X's from everyone, and we can give Warrior his very, very well deserved,
Well deserved. Yeah.
$40 here. Okay, so that was a sweet snipe here for Warrior. And
did anyone clip the ending? I was AFK. You should have seen the strategy from Warrior. I hope so. High Hopes LL. High Hopes 2, whatever your name is. It was amazing, man. He went YOLO, villager garrison, killed the king.
Well, losing player
great
decides... Oh, DauT just saying, well, losing player decides who will get give the money most of the times. That's not true, DauT. Just build 5 crossbows and you will get the king snipe there instead of knights. And like you were 1 hit away from getting him anyways. Please scratch the loser's name off of that list. No, I will delete the civilizations but you can still see how much money they got. This time both eliminated players got $0, but for example, if DauT is now eliminated, you can still see that he got $40. I was planning now to go Kongs fast imp in this game on aces. Good luck, DauT. No one will know your strategy now. Oh, so DauT talking strategy in the chat here. Not sure if I should tell him to shut up or to thank him. Oh, what a great. I really love those settings and so many like funny highlight scenes as well. It's ridiculous.
Every single time a king dies, it's usually hilarious. Like the first game, it was predictable ACCM would eventually lose his king, but it was whether King Marv got killed first. Yeah. And he's just running around and gets sniped at like full range by a stray longbow arrow.
Won't players watch the stream while playing? I hope they don't. I seriously hope they don't.
These guys won't.
DauT stream sniping. Well, the other day it was like ACCM joining my stream just a minute before I casted his games. And then I had like 3 minutes of the game. I just had a huge banner like, ACCM, don't stream snipe here. But he never messaged me, so. I can't understand if they both hit at the same time. Well, then we have to go into like super slow motion record game and try to see who does the killing in the end. And we can see the stats like who increases by 1 kill as well. We can go super slow-mo on the rec. Those games don't last too long, so we can look it up quite easily. But yeah, now we're jumping into game number 3. Only 6 players left here on Aces. What civilizations are we expecting here, Dave?
I don't know. Oasis? I'd say Spanish from DauT is a pretty good bet.
Yeah? That's true.
But that's my only prediction.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! Oh, I was right! Oh my god!
Oh, actually, 5 times Spanish and only DraConT going for the Haskell civilization here, the Goth as well, knowing that you cannot wall anyway. So yeah, that was pretty interesting here. 5 players with Spanish. I personally would love to see Spanish being saved for the 1v1 as well.
Yeah, it seems like a good civ for the 1v1.
Okay, and please explain me the thoughts of DraConT here. Why Goth?
Maybe he feels like, well, there's no walls. Like, there's... Yeah, I don't know. I literally, I don't know. Maybe he's thinking he can boom and then just flood everyone because people aren't going to be going after him, but...
Yeah, sure. Send 200 Haskell's against 500 Kongs.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look. DauT again next to Warrior. So let's see if he wants to go for him this time. And MbL playing the Spanish. Everyone trying to build a TC towards the middle here. Except, yeah, Terror, who again is very late with his second TC.
He's making Conquistadors right away.
Yeah, maybe sniping a Scouting King would absolutely be an option.
Yeah, with so many Spanish on the map, these players need to put their kings away and keep them there.
Yeah, looks like
there's no reason to scout with your king right now.
Uh-oh, DauT doesn't like to scout too much. Actually, the scout will survive. Having bloodlines, having the speed up from feudal age, and the defense upgrade really helps out there against the castle. And JonSlow going for 3 Conquistadors already. Yeah, it is a strategy, I would say, going for 8 patterns, 5 Conquistadors, and just try to go for that juicy king snipe. Okay, maybe DraConT thought that most players will go for Britons or Mayans here. Yeah, that's at least what the chat is pointing out. I believe so as well, but yeah, seems like he got out mind gamed here and isn't playing too many archers this game. Yeah, I believe like Goth are so bad to get some king snipe, like champions, halberdiers, huskarls, they can all not really kill a king and close the distance
Hand
there.
cannons. There's
Yeah.
nothing more painful than watching every shot miss the king.
Well, Arambai are worse. So, but yeah.
Oh, Arambai are terrible. Yeah, I agree.
MbL going for the first raid. Oh no, MbL is getting the first raid here. DauT is going for the first annoying move here.
The thing with DraConT, like, even if he gets to Imperial, there's Spanish on either side of him. Like, he's gonna have a rough go if they all get to Imperial Age. It's gonna be so rough for him.
Huh. Yeah, maybe he just wants to go for mass halberdiers and just, yeah, saves himself into game number 4 there. Oh,
The one thing I am surprised about, sorry Nearly, the one thing I am surprised, no one went for a Siege Onager Civ. No one was planning on going for some cheeky, like, cut through the wood to get to the enemy strategy.
Yeah, well, we have hideout, and actually yesterday someone played exactly that strategy with Celts, going through the middle and going with Road Riders, and actually got to attack the castle, but at the same time someone else lost his king. DraConT asking for some peace, scout against scout action here. TaToH accepts it, and just going back a bit. 3 TCs for TaToH here, even going for a 4th one, so that's a very strong boom. We have Warrior still at 2 TCs here. MbL going for... No, DauT going for a lot of Conquistadors now. Look at that, 6 Conquistadors out already.
Yeah, he's forcing MbL to defend.
Will be so tough here. Oh, I hate Conq against Conq Wars.
Yeah, there's some RNG involved. Like, which shots hit, which shots miss, it's just annoying.
Let's take a look. MbL now sitting on the hill here. And yeah.
Oh, Terror's in the middle of TaToH's base as well with a lot of cons.
Ooh, and
TaToH hasn't made anything.
Yeah, he only just went to gold, so even the Conq defense is not really an option. His king is still super safe, but yeah, some villagers have to be forced to be idle here.
Forward Siege Workshop from JonSlow coming up near TaToH's base as well.
Wow.
So he's gonna go for early aggression.
Maybe a ram push into a castle.
There and TaToH doesn't have any army, if he sits right there with the conks and then batters down that ram or something, or batters down that castle with a ram, the king has to run somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Maybe just surround the castle, get 2 rams out. But TaToH is, yeah, building the monastery at a, I believe, very good place here. MbL is going for double monastery defense here. Really feeling the pressure here of DauT.
Also, Warrior is going forward on DraConT as well. DraConT's gonna have a tough time fighting Conquistadors in Castle Age.
Oh yeah. Well, monk defense probably. But yeah, you can only build so many monks and micro so much. Kills that's not too high so far. JonSlow the highest was 2 kills, but now we get some more killing over here. Killing some monk, a villager here, and DauT going up to 3-0. MbL continues to defend. DraConT at the moment actually with the highest points. And yeah, just trying to boom away, but let's go into his point of view. He probably has no idea of the attack at the right hand side of Warrior coming over here. And let's take a look. Does Warrior know where the castle of DraConT is?
Yeah, he lost the Conquistador underneath that. He knows.
Okay, but shouldn't he know that it's a very bad spot to attack then? Like, I'm a bit surprised by that. Yeah, let's take a look at JonSlow. How many rams he prepared? Already 2 out, 2 more queued up. Not the greatest macro, a lot of Conquistadors in the back here, but yeah, he's just going for it. He's playing at 1 TC. And he will play it all in, and let's see how TaToH will be able to defend that.
Man, MbL is having a rough go over on the other side.
Yeah.
He's still just sitting at 46 villagers, and he's got like what? He's got 4 TCs.
Yeah, and only half of the military of DauT here, who is just relentless and keeps on sniping Conquistadors, doing some damage against the monasteries, sniping some over here, delaying the farms.
Here comes the push. 4 rams from JonSlow.
TaToH trying to get the siege workshop out.
Sit under the castle, bud. Sit under the castle. TaToH should run his king to the right side right now.
Not 100% sure. I think he might. Oh, the king is out. Yeah. And the castle lives, the Conquistadors are scared away. He still has some more coming, JonSlow here. I believe the big mistake was that he didn't go in with the Conquistadors first. Just go under the castle behind it. And look at that, TaToH even has a unit in the castle to kind of fake or debate JonSlow into thinking that this castle would have the king, but yeah, he will kill most of the Conquistadors now, and the king is getting another castle to be built.
Look at what DraConT has out right now, trying to counter the conks.
Wow, mass Huskers.
It's gonna be so rough for him, man. It's gonna be so rough.
Where's the king of TaToH? Going up to the north, you see. Ram push is continuing. MbL, the solid 7 to 18 kill set with going Conquistadors only. Well, TaToH at 6 to 23 and DraConT at 6 to 10. So yeah, some people not really getting a foot on the map here. And DauT now up to Imperial Age as well. So that looks pretty damn good for him. I believe DauT has better chances to kill MbL than TaToH has to kill TaToH. At least that's what I'm believing. DraConT even building a second castle there on a very defensive spot, not protecting a lot of his farms. I'm a bit surprised by that placement.
Maybe he's thinking about his king safety before his economy. Just wants them close together. Look how many rams Terra has now. Holy, he's got 8 rams. And all those Conquistadors as well. TaToH's in trouble.
Indeed, and yeah, I can actually see 3 times the 1v1 going on here. And yeah, but TaToH is now getting on gold heavily, is having 2 monasteries out, should have some magnets prepared as well. Let's take a look about that. Indeed, so I believe he should be fine. Even having 2 petards prepared against all the rams, I believe he should hold this. On the other side, Warrior now building a very aggressive castle.
And there's not much DraConT can do about that, especially with those 5 rams coming in and all those Conquistadors sitting behind. Yeah, it's gonna be so rough for DraConT. I think his plan right now should be to survive until someone dies.
Yeah, he's going for mass Huskers, and yeah, Warrior, can he really push into those 2 castles, only being in Castle Age? I honestly don't think so. Okay, let's take a look how MbL will defend actually the same villager count like DauT here, but having way less army, but a good army to scare away some Conquistadors there with 3 Magnets and some monks behind that.
JonSlow has so many rams, oh my god. He's managed to wipe out a good portion of TaToH's eco. Like, TaToH's been stalled around 60-something villagers for a while now. But he just can't push in through that hill, especially with those 4 Mangonels out from TaToH now. Oh, big engagement on the right, too.
Oh yeah, nice catch here, killing a lot of the rams. Huskers full production +1/+1 only. But let's take a look. Yeah, if you can close the distance, they perform reasonably well against all those Conquistadors, and the castle fire isn't something he needs to take care out quite a bit. And wow, that's a nice defense here by DraConT as a team. Conquistadors not getting the kills in, and I believe a very poorly microed by Warrior here.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest engagement at all for him. Oh, JonSlow's trying to go in. TaToH's gonna lose 2 Mangonels to the rams. Not what you want to do.
Sending more villagers to the front, sending 2 petards in as well, killing some of the battering rams. I believe he will be super fine.
Where's JonSlow's Conquistador army? Did it all get converted? I see TaToH with a...
Oh yeah, that's a lot of kills here. Indeed, yeah, we missed that completely. He is at only 10 military and some of that is behind. So yeah, I believe TaToH in a good spot here, and yeah, he's heavily ahead against JonSlow, so that was good for him. DauT now going for lead Conquistadors. Let's take a look how he manages to fight against the Monk and the Mangonels here.
Micro.
And Traps now out, and MbL still ahead in villagers, but so far behind when it comes to Conquistador count. DauT now even going for stable. Probably to go for husbandry, I would assume.
Is DraConT just sending those Huskarls to go try and raid Warrior's base?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Like, okay, he can go for it, but that doesn't make sense. Warrior instantly building a second castle as home as well. Not like that would matter too much, but... Oh, the king of MbL, where's he going? Jumping into the other town center now. And DauT should have seen that, sniping another king. So, and MbL's king is going into another castle. DauT, I believe, researched spies there. Huh. Still no idea who to favor. I believe MbL will save his king for quite some time. DauT is around to go for the kill. MbL actually now pushing towards JonSlow. What are we witnessing here?
MbL is gonna start making some army, man. He's gotta start like trying to snipe those trebs or something. But he can survive for quite a while, I think. And there's no other player that's really being pushed that hard anymore. I mean, DraConT pushed back the attack from Warrior, and I guess TaToH is going to put pressure on JonSlow, but JonSlow is looking fairly good at his own base.
Yeah, his eco is the lowest of all of them. Only now getting a second castle up as well. Is looking at a very vulnerable 3 TCs here. And again,
this
spies.
is exactly what I wanted to see. Warrior is trying to see where DauT's king is. That's one front that has not seen any action.
Yeah, but DauT seems to be way too safe here, right? Warrior has no rams as well. Yeah, there's no chance.
He's going forward with villagers, man.
Yeah, but still. Okay, let's take a look. Where is MbL's king? Oh, going forward.
He's pushing into JonSlow because he can't push the other direction.
Maybe he gets a king. No, he gets a king snipe there against JonSlow. Oh. He still has a lot of units here to the north, but yeah, very sloppy eco.
Yeah, Warrior's gonna push into DauT's base, and this is gonna force DauT to take some pressure off MbL, I think, or maybe not. Maybe he's just gonna YOLO it and try and go for the king. This is so messy now. Oh my god.
JonSlow actually being attacked by 3 people here.
Attacking TaToH. What is this?
Yeah, and he's... Oh god, he has a lot of Huskarls. And that TC researching Imperial Age as well. So if he goes for that TC.
Please kill it.
On the other side, he's losing all his Huskarls. Let's take a look if he's going for it. For now, he's going for villagers. And we need to take a look.
Army too.
Okay, and he's moving forward. MbL's king, let's see if he can save him. That's so tough for him. DauT at the same time maybe could screw up, but he's already sending hand cannoneers to the south.
So many Conquistadors from Warrior over near DauT's base.
Indeed, man. This push. But... Oh, let's see. MbL will lose another castle, but is putting another home for his... king, and let's see, he's trying to push into JonSlow, maybe getting the $40 TaToH will be on Imperial Age. The king out now, maybe JonSlow could go for the snipe, and actually is MbL trying to sneak his king around. It could have been a move
to the side of the map. Let's go.
Indeed,
go back to his other TCs, yeah.
And JonSlow desperately trying to defend now. The king is indeed going up to the north. Let's see if he's trying to save him. Uh-oh. Is DauT having any army around? Not really. It seems like MbL is sneaking his king around.
And Warrior is pushing right into DauT's
and DauT should see that. DauT should see that king. Ooh.
Oh, I don't think he did. That's the bonus of being gray on the mini map.
Yeah,
sometimes you don't notice it.
It was MbL's base as well. And yeah, DauT has to be happy. Like, there has to be a king out here. Patterns,
Oh,
villagers,
look at his castle,
conquistadors.
though. Look at DauT's castle.
Oh.
Like,
And DauT.
I think there's too many villagers there. And does he have supremacy? He does, yeah. Warrior can't take this.
Yeah, he's killing all the rams as well. Only, look at that. Only one ram knocking on it now. And
Still
yeah,
so many villagers dying here. Holy.
Oh, damn, down to 40 villagers here. And still more rams coming in. My DauT loses? After you hyped him for so long? 3 rams out here. The king, the surround the conquistadors is so good at the same time. MbL is safe. Let's take a look. He needs to close the distance towards both CCs here. DauT could just hop into this CC with his king. Trying to fight down this ram now. He obviously doesn't have murder holds. Cast it down to 2.4k. Still 3 rams around. Where's this king going to be? The waypoint is on the next castle, so I believe the king could go out. Maybe he could get sniped in between though.
30 villagers for DauT now, and TaToH pushing hard into Terror's base as well. He's got a ton of rams coming in, so can DauT survive long enough?
Oh, we'll see about that. Will be so scrappy. Let's take a quick look over here. JonSlow super safe, and DauT 1.8k HP. Can he jump into the castle or not? Losing a lot of conquistadors as warrior. Now DauT out of zone to repair. He's down to pop 25.
Oh my god!
And the castle is down. The king is into the TC.
Run. The king's in the TC, okay.
Ooh, jumped over for now. And he needs to send him further. But DauT doesn't have anything.
There's a possibility warrior might die as well, because DraConT is coming hard on his left flank.
Uh-oh, the king of DauT. DauT is not taking care. DauT is not taking care here.
Oh, it's surrounded. No, run! Run! Run, king!
Oh, that will be the shot. That will be the shot. Oh, 65 HP. Where can he run? Warrior! Oh, down! Warrior gets it again! DauT is out! DauT is out! Oh, and MbL saying thank God. He was so happy he got the king home.
It was... Look at JonSlow's base too. Like, there were so many pushes going on at the same time. Like, that was a crazy game.
Yeah,
Everyone just switched who they were attacking.
Yeah, so true. JonSlow would have died, and Warrior would have died from behind as well. And Warrior just going for the castle push there against DauT. Look at that, Warrior actually having less points than DauT. DauT being at 6 pop.
6 pop. He rolled everything. Look at all the villager bodies where that castle was.
Oh god.
It's a massacre.
Oh, that's a different kind of DauT castle there, but oh.
Warrior did that well actually. He pushed into DraConT's base and then he figured I can't go any farther. There's those 2 castles there, so he just switched sides. And it worked out for him perfectly.
Ay. And yeah, beautiful moves to switching indeed, and DauT not taking care of his castle, of his king well enough, if you ask me.
I want to know why the king stopped there at the end. I thought he was home free. I thought he could run around for a while, and it just stopped.
Yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure if he clicked it. Okay, players just asking what maps are without castles now. DauT actually nice early imp time. He was close to killing MbL there, but MbL beautiful sneaking around of his king as well, because if he didn't, like it would have been over here. You can see all the army died. DauT was going for it against MbL, but he just was able to get his king back home.
That was such a good game. That was a great game.
Yeah.
So
DauT is nice burn by Flozilla there. He said, "Oh yeah, the guy Eliminate can always decide who gets the money," and
it's not gonna be Warrior.
Yeah, did DauT decide to let his king die against Warrior? I don't think so.
Not after last game, no.
Okay, DauT getting $40, but out now. MbL went for Spanish.
Everyone was Spanish except DraConT. So that's easy.
That's easy this time indeed. And the next map will be Bedouins. Very scrappy map as well. And this is the first map today that we will. Oh, this is the second map that we will start without a king, without a castle as well. So guys, we will just take a small breath. For 5 players remaining still. Oh no, I should add update warrior to $40. Actually, warrior at the moment.
He's got 80. Yeah.
Great stuff. DauT only played best of 3. Oh god, I love Twitch chat. Grass set, guys, and we will jump into game number 4 momentarily. It will be Bedouins, and we will be back pretty soon.
Turk wasn't on the same wavelength.
Do you see what you get, Carla? Do you see what you get when you mess with the warrior?
In this case, Carla is DauT.
Turk wasn't on the same wavelength.
Do you see what you get, Carla? Do you see what you get when you mess with the warrior?
Doo-doo.
Yes. Fortunately, Turk wasn't on the same wavelength.
Do you see what you get, Carla? Do you see what you get when you mess with the warrior?
Okay, they launched twice now. One time didn't work. Second time they forgot about Regicide again. New warrior sub alert. Scrubs is awesome, indeed. Probably, yeah, top 2 dramedies ever created. Escape AoE is starting in roughly 1 hour. Thank you so much. Oh, Chelsea 1-1. Okay guys, next game should start pretty soon. Get a spoon? The game has launched, guys. We are now down to only 5 players. TaToH, DraConT, MbL, and Vic Warrior, who already got $80. The next map will be Bedouins here. Could get very scrappy. The best thing for you is not to be very close to someone. Spawning, yeah, very close to an enemy could spell some troubles. Yesterday, I believe, actually the guy who was furthest away actually lost because he had worse boom than another guy booming, and the 2 guys battling out yeah, actually survived. But now we will jump into game number 4 here on Bedouins, and as always on this very beautiful day we still have with me Mr. Dave.
Hi.
Hi.
Why didn't they save Spanish for this map? Come on, boys. Why are you picking Spanish for Oasis?
DraConT going for the instant stable. Something I didn't ban.
Oh, the instant stable. Oh no, this could work.
Persians. I'm not sure how fast the scout is against the king. Uh-oh. TaToH will go for instant scouts here. And you have very tough time to wall your king since it's no wall mod. So we are playing Persians, Chinese, Persians, Aztecs. Let's take a look. Is someone else doing this crazy strat? TaToH the mastermind! That would be so crazy. What does he see? Okay,
the TCs are going to be up though before the scouts are near enough to the kings. He's got to find the kings.
Well, warriors to the left hand side. If he stream snipes, he has a good chance. The other kings are way far off. MbL on the south, no chance to reach DraConT, no chance to reach JonSlow. I have no idea. Let's take a look.
Going right for warrior?
Warrior is very much in the corner.
Good thing warrior has Chinese. It's actually near the his TC is near completed because he has his 6 villagers.
Oh. Scout is faster, 1.55 to 1.32, so it could have been an option here. Oh, and look at that, TaToH having 3 scouts out now. Is trying to go for all the exploration here. Was maybe hoping to catch a slower Civ off guard, but yeah, the king should get in here.
I guess it's not that bad because like Bedouins, it's really important to know where people are and like where are you in relation to others on the map. So the scouting is giving him a lot of information at the moment.
Yeah, okay. So TaToH, beautiful try here. Beautiful try. Absolutely loving that. And yeah, would have absolutely deserved that $40 with a 3-minute game here. But yeah, didn't get it. And DraConT, look at that. Popped 5 out of 5. Didn't build a house. And he's very far behind when it comes to villagers. And yeah, let's talk about the close distance here of DraConT against MbL being the Chinese and already 6 villagers ahead. And you can absolutely keep up the production with a beautiful shawfish here.
Yeah, and the kings, I mean, some of the kings are still out wandering around. Like, Warrior's king is out wandering around, and TaToH's got a scout pretty close to that. So it's still possible he could be... Oh, there's a scout right next to the king. He sees it now, but the TC is over there. Please go back. Please go back, man. Go back, Warrior!
TaToH maybe can block some 51 HP is trying to go in, but yeah, it just jumps into the CC and survives for now. Oof. Yeah, not pulling a back T here. Well played, he says. TaToH. He could snipe other kings still, right? Let me check.
Yeah,
MbL has his king.
Still got his out there. JonSlow still has his wandering around. Oh, JonSlow's got to be careful. Don't go into that TC from DraConT. Okay.
Yeah. But Warrior is now super cornered. So maybe if TaToH just goes for full control against Warrior and just keeps him off of Shawfish and just booms and goes for a mangonel attack, for example, he could have another shot.
Yeah, Warrior, really strange decision to not TC the shorefish.
Yeah, that was a bad TC indeed. Now going for a second one, and he's not going for shorefish at all. And remember guys, shorefish, the fastest food that a villager can get. So yeah, you absolutely want to go for that. And look at that, MbL, beautiful start, already going for Boarsaw even.
Yeah, the scouts from TaToH are gonna find him though, so like he's got to be careful. His stone and that villager on the mill kind of exposed. So if TaToH catches them off guard, like he's already got the armor upgrade and he's got +3 on the scouts, so they're pretty beefy. They can take down a lot of villagers.
Indeed. JonSlow was a weird start here, not going for any shorefish as well.
Aztec monks, here we go.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make too much sense here, especially against DraConT, another arena player, and especially because like controlling relics is super unimportant with those settings. Nice Borlo by him.
Oh god, MbL has his king at his mining camp. There's scouts from TaToH possible to go over there, and there's a TC from Red on the right side. Now he's bringing it back. Just keep it in the TC, man.
And building a siege workshop as well. TaToH being active, but yeah, I believe MbL has a nice reaction time, and then once he gets attacked, he instantly switches back to his king and should, simply send him back to the TC.
I'm not sure about that second TC from Warrior either. Warrior, buddy. You gotta think about your TC placements, man.
Yeah. Not 100% sure if he knows that Shorefish is the best. Should watch more of our streams here, Dave.
Yes.
Get more knowledge. Yes.
Everyone should. General.
Yeah. There are some more clever guys on the stream and some not so clever guys actually playing this game.
Oh, mangonel! Mangonel from DraConT! No, MbL! No!
Killing the boar
Attack
first.
the boar! Why do you attack the boar? No!
King down to 33 HP and is jumping into the TC. He should have waited for a second mangonel. He could have two-shotted the king. Oh,
I don't think he
DraConT.
knew it was there, man. I don't think he knew it was there. He was just going out with the mangonel. Like, oh, man.
Maybe got a bit too greedy. Thought about, okay, maybe I can get 2 shots in. Ah.
Look at from the other way, too. JonSlow's got a forward siege workshop on DraConT. He's already got 2 monks, and he's got more following up.
This might not get too long, and JonSlow can easily... Did he get a convert already? Yeah,
No,
probably got a convert.
he's... Oh, he
believe
might
he
have,
did.
but he just lost 2 monks to TaToH's scouts at his base. So rip the smush.
Well, he still has 2 monks at the front. Now going for another monastery. 1 monk down, and yeah, JonSlow not having the most efficient aggression ever here.
That was so stupid for TaToH to go over there and kill his monks. It's the only thing those scouts have done. Like, 12 minutes into the game, he just ruins JonSlow's entire push by coincidence. Oh, that sucks for him so bad.
Indeed, oh man. Look at that, Boar takes the same amount of damage like a king. From 75 to 33. And MbL now in somewhat trouble, doesn't have a single... Oh, I'll take that back, Siege Workshop and a stable. So maybe could do something against those Mangonauts. And TaToH simply has so much map vision and so many sheep all around the map, it's just ridiculous. Look at that, he scouted like 70% of the map already. Uh-oh, DraConT needs to go back.
Yeah, there's a Mangonel from MbL too. I think he might lose both of these.
And getting some fighting on the other side as well. So yeah, DraConT can't be happy with how that went. Let's take a look. Scouts actually dying there. Or getting converted. Now the monk will not be saved. Nice ground attack still from JonSlow. TaToH running around. He's going for a full boom. Maybe you can go for a night push or something. Persians. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't see JonSlow ever getting a kill here. And I believe DraConT is in a very dicey spot, being somewhat cornered here. And very far behind when it comes to villagers compared to MbL here. Warrior at 51, actually having the highest after being delayed a bit at the start, but not the most efficient one. Look at that, already heavily into farming when you compare that to TaToH, who only now starts farming and is still going for some more shorefish. Now adding 2 more TCs, going up to 4, and JonSlow tries to continue with this push, but DraConT, that's another good thing. Having Persians, you have double the HP on your TCs as well.
Also, DraConT has villagers on the right side of JonSlow's base. I don't know if he's dropping a TC there or what he's planning.
It seems like he wants to evacuate his king. Running over to the right hand side now, actually only going down to the south for now. And yeah, JonSlow playing at the 32 pop at the moment. Is now going for redemption, and yeah, that starting TC seems to be going down. Uh-oh, scout of JonSlow coming around. Is he trying to go for the king snipe? Yes, he tried to go for it, but DraConT, yeah, taking good care for now. Still will be a very big run here for DraConT to not get eliminated here.
Yeah, he's stuck in the middle of these two. Oh, the king just ran right past. JonSlow knows where it is.
Uh-oh. So he doesn't know nothing.
Where it is. He's got a Mangonel. Attack ground that. Attack ground it. Let's go.
DraConT isn't taking care. Oh, bad ground attack. Oh, look at that. That's so slow. And the scout didn't focus on it. I think he could have gotten it.
How could JonSlow, one of the best microers in the game, miss that? Highest APM of any player I've ever seen. We'll never know. We'll never know.
It's incredible, like how any above 1700 player can be so slow like he is. But yeah, just a beautiful mastermind when it comes to strategies. And now second attempt of sending the king out, trying to squeeze around here. DraConT going through it. 48 HP, man, no shot.
Trying to get it, man.
Oh. And look at that.
I don't know what that sound was, but I loved it.
That's me being, excited about the king. 48 HP. Ground attack could have killed the king, but for now DraConT lives another day. And that expansion and migration of DraConT won't work out too well.
Oftentimes, I've noticed in this game, though, it's the player that's running early that doesn't end up dying. So maybe DraConT is gonna survive this game. I don't know.
Yeah, especially because MbL is not MbL. TaToH is starting another attack against Warrior here. Has some more villagers, but Warrior is actually going for mass army, something that surprises me a bit, but actually will work out perfectly against the attack of TaToH coming up.
Uh-oh. JonSlow knows exactly where DraConT is.
Uh-oh.
That's not good for him. Look, from the left side, he's got the monks and the mangonel. From the right side, he's got villagers over there to prevent anything. There's DraConT's king just chilling.
Chilling indeed. Trying to send some more villagers out here.
And he's got eagles now. Bad. This is
MbL
bad
wants
for
to snipe the
DraConT.
king over here. Will be very unhappy that the king isn't over here. And the king, 48 HP still, wasn't even in CC to heal up. More eagles now coming. And
JonSlow will see it with this house. He'll see it. I think he has town patrol. He'll see this. Oh no, he
won't.
He just missed it.
He has no idea. He has no idea.
That's such a dodge from DraConT. Like, he went through the one tile he could go through.
Oh man.
Oh man, dude.
Oh man.
And MbL
What a-
is just coming over here and killing JonSlow's entire army.
Okay, maybe JonSlow can.
Oh,
Can
DraConT,
die?
don't go there. Don't go there. DraConT, no. Dude,
And
buddy,
TaToH might.
Don't,
Ooh.
buddy, don't. Don't, DraConT, what are you doing? What are you doing?
How is he not taking care?
No.
What is he doing? He just clicked in the corner as it seems. TaToH is going for it and TaToH gets it. Oh. And JonSlow not happy, MbL not happy as well. And yeah, it is TaToH getting the kill.
The guy that's like second farthest away.
Yeah, would have been only funnier if he ran around and got into this CC of Warrior here at the side. Oh, DraConT says, give me a hug. Yeah, he wasn't happy with how that went. Oh, TaToH, funny early strat there and gets the king snipe in the end. Not really like great play by him in the end, but yeah, 77 map exploration and DraConT just really nowhere to go. Trying to go for the early aggression and instantly shut down there by MbL. Tough one. Okay, so the next map will be Hideout. That could be very interesting as well. Let's take a look at the possible civilizations still. So we have DraConT out. We have TaToH finally on the scoreboard here with his $40 now. And let's take a look at civilizations used now. Persian for DraConT. MbL had his Chinese. So did Warrior. And
JonSlow and
Terror had-
Aztecs. Yeah.
Indeed. So that's all good, guys. DauT already out, $40. Warrior still with 80. TaToH with 40, and MbL and TaToH, after playing 4 games, still without a single kill here, but they still have their chances.
Do you think DraConT purposely ran over there because he didn't want to give the kill to the two guys killing him?
But
Maybe.
it would have been an option for JonSlow. He knew that the king was cornered there, so he could have had an outpost. He could have gotten like oh god, DraConT could have killed the king first, just building either 2 mangonels or just ground attack, or like just get 2 kills done. Like go very close to the king, attack first, ground attack into the direction, or like he could have lost before against JonSlow where he effed up at the TC. Yeah, MbL had no chance. And obviously TaToH could have won it at like 3-minute mark. Oof, what a crazy stuff, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show, guys. If you want to see more of those tournaments, feel free to donate. 100% of all donations will go into the players or into the prize pool and then directly to the players. So we will be back in roughly 2 minutes. 4 players left. TaToH, TaToH, MbL, Big Warrior. Next map will be Hideout. Okay, guys, back. 4 players left. This map, Hideout. Next map, Chaos Pit. Final map will be Arabia. And we will jump into this next map here. We will start over with TaToH, now playing the Britons. To his left hand side, we'll have Warrior playing the Turk. To the north, Terror, the Turks. And MbL playing another game with the Britons here. And this will be a very boom intense game by him. And I will always have my beautiful co-caster, T90 Dave.
I'm blushing. Oh my god. Once again, no siege onager civs. No cutting through the middle, which is a shame, unless they want to do it with trebs. But I feel like someone should have gone for that. Cheeky little strat.
Well, actually yesterday, that's what they tried. But it was too slow. Like, you need to tag to SO, you need to go through the middle, you need to have units prepared as well, then go over, find the castle. And if you just go like fast imp and some bombard cannon aggression, it's just so much easier.
MbL's got to be careful. JonSlow has a light cav instead of a scout.
I believe light cavs are slower than scouts though.
They do kill the kings faster, though. I think they're the same speed as the king, are they not?
Yeah, that could probably be it, yeah. And Hideout, no walls. Indeed, we are playing on Boobly, so Hideout without walls. I believe the Escape AoE version has some palisade walls, but I don't really get why. TaToH, by the way, has all his 3 gold spots very close together, so if Warrior would go for some aggression here, he... yeah, could get some sweet denial of all the gold spots in.
Oh, like have going to lame the villager from MbL. They'll get it back in time, but it'll delay him a bit. But MbL already with 3 TCs. Going for the super ultra mega boom.
Yeah, I think might even go for 4. And Warrior going with more villages on stone as well. TaToH trying to go for some beautiful scouting. And yeah, so what will be the strategies here? Brits and Turks.
Well, as we've seen from JonSlow, he doesn't seem too interested in booming. And once again, he's going to go for 1 TC aggression with Janissaries. As far as TaToH and MbL, looks like they're going to go for a boom and build up a bit. And then Warrior, he's Turks as well, so maybe he'll go 2 TC fast imp-ish time thing?
is an option. If you get to like 3-4 bombard cannons, it's tough for a Brits to defend that. Don't really have straight cav, your longbowman won't perform too great, and no one is creating patterns yet, no. But yeah, that could have been an option. Just going for your 8 patterns, like 5 Janissaries and go for the beautiful king snipe. But TaToH's castle, for example, would have been great for the defense. MbL's castle is very defensively as well. But Warrior could have lost his castle there this way. Okay, so light cav a bit faster than kings as it seems. Go ahead.
Does JonSlow go towards MbL or does he go towards Warrior if he's going for some aggression? I'd say since he knows where Warrior's castle is on that side, he'd probably go towards MbL.
Let's go. What did he explore so far? Yeah, I believe he feels MbL is more open, yeah. And he's sending his Janissaries more to the right hand side. He's now going for market and is going for some deer. So it seems like he will play it, yeah, fast Imperial Age, pretty sure. Yeah, building a mill, no extra TC. This will be 5 Janissaries into fast Imperial Age by JonSlow. And then into bombard cannons.
Yeah, he's already selling resources and he's going towards Warrior. Okay.
Yeah, he knows that the castle is super exposed. So, like the best hiding place for a king, or the safest place, would be very exposed. And yeah, let's see how he plays this out.
He's still desperately trying to get up to Imperial Age. He's...
Well, Rico isn't the greatest. He's already, look at that. All the others in their mid 40s, and he's only at 28 villagers here. And this won't decrease that gap, because he's playing at 1 TC all in and is now clicking up to Imperial Age. Warrior actually with very low points as well. What happened there? Didn't he get a lot of scouting in? No, it seems like not.
No, his scout got killed by TaToH's castle earlier.
Indeed.
So. And MbL trying to go for the wall to wall out JonSlow, and he's already got 5 TCs. The 5th one coming up right now. TaToH's only sitting on 3, and he's making longbows. So maybe he's a bit nervous about the rush.
Well, I think it doesn't hurt to add in longbows here. You can just scout around, can maybe get a villager here or there, get map control, and most importantly just, like scout some ram pushes. So I would love to actually send in 5 to the one side and 1 to the other side, just to be aware of potential pushes.
Imperial Age upgrade like 50% for JonSlow. I think we know what he's gonna do in Imperial Age. Bombard cannons, janissaries, etc.
Etc.
But is that gonna work? I don't know.
Thank you so much,
I don't know
Gaffel
if it
Spoon.
is.
Twitch alerts is actually on here. I'm a bit surprised that it's not showing. Thank you so much. So, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the show.
Do you want my prediction for this game? I already see it, how it's gonna unfold.
Okay, tell me exactly what's timings.
Alright, so TaToH and with timings. God, Jesus. TaToH and JonSlow are gonna attack Warrior. Warrior is gonna be pretty hard pressed. He's not gonna look good for him. And then MbL is gonna sneak around and kill JonSlow's king.
Sounds absolutely reasonable. Yeah, could absolutely happen here. And so, first villager going down here for Warrior as well. TaToH actually finding an interesting sweet spot, running around and kind of dodging the army here of JonSlow, who's now finally to Imperial Age. Want to see the bombard cannon indeed. And yeah, TaToH will continue this. And yeah, indeed, we see the siege workshops here by MbL, and JonSlow will be so exposed and he will have nothing to defend. And yeah, that's what I said with TaToH sending over 1 long moment to the left hand side. Same goes for JonSlow. Just build 1 outpost over here and take a quick look.
Look at MbL on the top side.
Indeed, that's a lot of villagers as
JonSlow's
well.
gonna be in trouble, man. He's gonna be in trouble.
Castle coming up here by MbL. And Warrior for now is safe. Take a look at JonSlow going for a second bombard cannon. Yes, he is. But actually, Warrior, if he stays in Castle Age and just produces janissaries out of 2 castles, he might actually fight JonSlow here, killing the bombard cannon and then double the production. Should totally be safe.
That hill is so like in such a nice spot for JonSlow. Like it's just close enough that he gets the hill bonus from max range.
That's so true. I believe Warrior could go in and just micro a bit. JonSlow's micro is really poor when it comes to janissaries, I believe.
Yeah, JonSlow's got to be worried about his own base right now, man. We got MbL with already 5 rams, all these longbows, castle coming up. He's almost halfway to Imperial Age.
He has no freaking idea. Yeah. Like, he's completely in the dark there. Okay, now attack at the front. Bombard cannons. Oh, still not hitting.
He killed 1. Not worth it. He only killed 1.
Yeah, absolutely not worth it. I felt like he would go with a different approach, and the ram was way late as well. Now going for the repair. And yeah, that looks good. I believe JonSlow will not lose a bombard cannon here. And yeah, that was very unsuccessful by Warrior. But yeah, we are hyping this push here, but it probably won't matter at all. TaToH is going for the attack here against Warrior as well. JonSlow actually making some enemies here.
I love how MbL's just waiting until he has all the upgrades, like his full army, just building up, and then he's gonna do it in 1 push.
Yeah, that's a sneaky way.
I mean, we all know JonSlow's reaction speed, so he'll probably ungarrison the king straight away. Run away.
Well, let's see about that. He doesn't have the greatest macro ever, and at the front being, yeah, very active. Let's take a look when he sees his imp upgrade now coming in. Most important upgrade for MbL at the moment is ballistics. And JonSlow, he knows nothing.
MbL hasn't attacked. He hasn't done anything. He's gonna sneak in, and if another problem is like that light gray color. If he doesn't have the dark gray mod, it's harder to see it on the mini map. It really is.
Okay, let's see. Take a look. MbL shouldn't attack. He shouldn't kill a single. No. Oh, but JonSlow isn't getting the attack. No, he didn't get the attack side. He didn't get the attack side. He didn't get an attack side. No, I wasn't in his point of view. He didn't get an attack side. JonSlow still has no idea. All the longbows are around this CC.
It's over.
This has to be the kill. JonSlow still didn't see. He didn't notice yet.
He didn't react.
There's no chance. Has no chance he can survive this. Now it's the first time the attack. Bam, instant kill. Instant kill. MbL going for the sneaky attack. Oh, JonSlow. Oh, why didn't he build some outposts? Yeah.
I can't remember what I predicted.
Yeah, mastermind.
Oh, that was short. 19 minutes.
Well, and that's simply because he did build an outpost. Look at that. TaToH got so much better in the end. Just warding the bottom. And that's clever as well. Warding this area means that if Warrior wanted to go and flee with his king, he would have been trapped as well. And yeah, so that's the first kill, I believe, for MbL.
Yep. That's like $40. That's like one pizza. No way.
Yeah, seriously, yeah. With deliveries, that's it. Yeah. The Viper did the math the other day on the stream. Warrior not in Imperial age. The rest was JonSlow with an early uptime. Villager count so low for him. 39 was trying to go for the early attack, but just yeah, it doesn't work out if he has no idea what's coming from the side. And if he sees this, he can maybe micro some with the bombard cannons, but not this way. Ooh, so, second to last game of the day. Oh, and actually we got some... What's wrong with my donations? I will have to check that. Twitch alerts.
Rogan?
This is a test donation for $1.
So, well, it works in some ways, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for the subscribing, the bits, and wow, mobs, just 50 euros. Go MbL, beat them, and MbL hype. Indeed, he did go for the kill. So, yeah, he was pretty happy with that, and I am super happy with that as well. And thank you guys so much for your support here. And soon we will jump into game number 3. It will be on Hideout. And let's take a look. Now we have Warrior. Oh no, Terror. Being the last 4, but going home with $0. And Warrior had the Turks, and we had the bridge for TaToH and MbL. So that will be it for now. And we have MbL finally earning himself a pizza as well. And that means only 3 players left. MbL, TaToH, and Warrior. Pretty excited about that. And we will continue pretty shortly with the last 3 on Chaos Pit. Okay guys, we are back now with Chaos Pit, the last 3 remaining players, and with me will be again Dave. And tell me something about the civilizations, because everyone picked the same here. All 3 players going for Celts in this very special map.
I think they want to cut out early. They just want to get out. So that wood chopping bonus for Celts probably factored into their decision. Also, Celts are pretty nice civ. Got the Woad Raiders that can chase down the kings. And if you need to, mangonels and stuff. Faster producing siege workshops. So pretty good civ in my opinion.
TaToH going for the instant spearman here, knowing that scouts can be pretty damn strong and wants to protect his woodline a bit. Look at that, already having +1/+1 here. And yeah, interesting move. Won't slow him down too much. And we see Warrior actually going for a second TC, not chopping outside instantly. And we can see MbL already even building some nice houses to prevent some raiding. And TaToH going for the instant chopping on the outside.
MbL's got to be careful with this king here. Okay, he's not running into the TC, alright. Whew, that would be bad. 3 minutes into the game, losing your king.
MbL, did you switch his color? He was gray before, right?
Yep.
I told them to always keep the same color, but yeah, with 3 players it isn't too super confusing, so we still might get this MbL. What is he going for? Warrior trying to debate him into doing some damage against the king.
Interesting that MbL is keeping his king near his wood choppers. I guess he wants to get it on the outside as fast as possible, because the last place you want to be is stuck in the middle. Especially if you send all your villagers out and you have no villagers at your main TC.
Oh, MbL, that's actually super risky. Just think about it, like if 2 scouts would come in off TaToH, or like 3 scouts, you could just go for the kill. A bit surprised here by MbL's move.
He's going for stone right away too. So probably wants to get out as fast as possible, drop some TCs out there, and just get a secure location for his king.
Yeah, he's at 190 wood to go, TaToH at 150, and Warrior at 280 at the moment. More or less for TaToH. Everyone going for the barracks. They don't need to build a barracks to go for the stable archer range though. But just, yeah, it seems like they want to be safe against some scouts. Oh, nice quick wall here by MbL, saving the villager, getting home as well.
Okay, everyone's still talking about how much pizza costs in their country. It was an exaggerated number, okay? It was an exaggerated number.
Oh,
I don't think a pizza costs 40 euros anywhere except maybe like Antarctica, where you have to get it flown in.
I believe it's actually really expensive at the Viper's place, since they don't have any pizza places close by, so they really have to drive somewhat far. Warrior losing his scout here. So I believe like the delivery has to be at least 10 euros. But yeah, 40 euros is just ridiculous. Maybe if you get like a high-class pizza. For example, I think I ate in Vegas once a slice for like $9. But yeah, that's a like slices that you only need like 3 or 4 of. But yeah, and yeah, I think it's always taxes on top. I still have no idea. Like all Europe just functions. The prices they write is the prices they pay. But the US is just like, no, we trick you into paying more. It's so weird.
Yeah, and in Canada, our taxes are even higher, so you get to pay even more than that without seeing the full price.
So you're basically paying
pay tips.
Oh god. So basically it says like $7 pizza. You hand over a 20 and say, yeah, give $1 tip. And then he says, okay, then you still owe me 2.
Yeah. You get like $9 back.
Okay. Ridiculous.
So TaToH's out. He's the first one out.
Way. And instant TC to the town center. Instant TC at the gold. Actually quite high military now, as I'm actually surprised by that. Since I'm going for so many spearmen here. Really scared that some scouts would come in at the teams. Oh god. Peter, people are still going crazy about the pizza. Maybe we can do one time a pizza calculation stream.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Nearly math.
How much gold does it cost for one pizza? Is it efficient? I don't know.
I believe like prices aren't important. We have to go like how many hours do you need to work per average to buy one pizza? Isn't that more important?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, yeah. Okay, then let's focus a bit on the stream a bit more here. Interesting farming by MbL. Doesn't like to build farms nearby. And if he isn't taking care...
He likes the idea of that mill just sitting there, the unbuilt mill.
Oh, King,
really like
6
that.
HP, but going back into the TC. Okay. Yeah, never skip lag day, even if you're a farmer. Spearman fight here at the side, and that's one of the slowest games so far. But yeah, obviously with 3 players now, no one wants to drop out. And strategic part gets even higher. Since, yeah, you kind of have to decide who do you want to eliminate, because if you, for example, are TaToH and probably, yeah, expecting Warrior to be the weakest player, you want to go for the snipe against MbL. You can choose.
I'm loving how many spearmen Warrior made. Like, why do you have 5 spearmen? I guess they can actually raid because they have the feudal age upgrades. But
It's full spearman rush here, it seems, and he's even adding more barracks.
he's gonna double down. Let's go. More spears.
And yeah, he's still not on the outside. Look at that. MbL already having 2 TCs on the outside. TaToH going for the 3 TC boom. And Warrior still, yeah, likes his barracks. Oh, and TaToH now going for the M&A defense? What? And Warrior is going for longsword men as well.
Longswords. Yes. Let's go.
What's happening here? That's so weird. And TaToH is going for more defensive barracks as well? Did I miss something? Did I accidentally write like it's forbidden to build anything else than barracks units?
Why are they both going for longswords? This is such a weird choice.
Okay. If MbL will go for a champion rush, I think I will quit AOC. Oh, beautiful micro here by Warrior. Actually saving that spearman. Great job. Oh yeah. Oh, they took a version that doesn't have any stone on the outside. So Vote Riders won't really be an option. Yep. So I better quickly take that back with the champion idea of MbL.
Siege Workshop coming up now from Warrior, and a stable as well. So he's got 5 barracks, a stable, and a Siege Workshop.
Yeah, your typical meter.
You know, those longswords, if you get them fully upgraded in Castle Age, they can just sneak right into the TC, and it only takes like 30 seconds for them to take down a TC.
Yeah, but they can never chase down a king.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. I think we might see a longer game this time, just because Celts don't really possess the unit composition to go chasing after kings.
Maybe. The low game went actually there. A Spanish guy went Cavaliers and just wanted to go full attack mode. And before actually reaching an enemy, just ran into a king and with 3-0 kills won the game. So very short one in that regard. So willing to go up pretty soon. We have MbL trying to expand. And yeah, it's so surprising to see both players going for full longswordman. And oh no, God, MbL is going for longswordman as well. What?
Let's go, boys. New meta. Chaos.
This is match fixing. This is match fixing, honestly.
This is so good. Like, did they plan this ahead of time? They all know?
What is going on
here?
So MbL, he researched longswordman in this going Imperial Age, so he will actually go champions? I still have no idea. He is adding more barracks? What? Okay, I will say I will quit AOC for 1 day.
For 1 day, yeah, okay.
That's the maximum we can go without AOC.
Okay, so castle coming up from Warrior now. He got enough stone, I guess. He might have bought a couple hundred. Make that.
Yeah.
It's on the outside.
Okay, yeah, kind of makes sense. Has enough area there. What's the map size? They are going for 3, so that makes sense.
Castle from TaToH in the middle too.
Longswordman. TaToH even saving. You will be missed, crashed out. But only tomorrow.
Rip.
TaToH going for 1 castle very defensively here as well. King very far in the back for TaToH. Where are the kings of the other players? Probably Warriors here and MbL's here. Iron casting here for MbL. Champress is real and he's going for the sneak attack, and yeah, TaToH will be so poorly set up against this. He did scout the aggression though, so maybe he can build some more houses.
The question is MbL gonna garrison all his champions in the Rams? Yes. Just mosey his way on into TaToH's base.
Warrior not on the way to Imperial Age. TaToH clicked now as well. Remember guys, we are playing no war mod, so defending against the Ram champion push is not really an option to just delay him with some stone walls. And yeah, actually we hear some villagers, oh actually 1 villager dying. KD very low so far. 3-1 here for MbL only. He will go for the sneaky side attack, not going through the middle here. And what's the plan of Warrior? He's actually building a lot of votes on the outside. And he's going for a longer castle approach. Let's take a look at that. 400 food for him only. TaToH will try to defend. He will try to play it a bit more defensively, as it seems. So what does he see? Trying to go for more and more walls. Actually, he's preparing mangonels. So TaToH is going for the best defense that I could actually ask for. And
those
Warrior
barracks
now
are gonna go down fairly fast there.
Uh-oh.
Those vills won't be able to repair that.
TaToH struggling. Oh, what can he do? Mangonel's out. That's a good defense here. Even killing 2 of the cap rams here. So that's great for him. On the other side, he's repairing. Is he getting... Oh, Siege Rush out here as well. He might be able... Barracks HP kind of keeping similar. I believe TaToH could hold both sides.
Yeah, and MbL's actually building barracks in the middle, and he's going towards Warrior's base.
Well, maybe thinks that's an easier target. And TaToH holding strong. Going for onagers. Going for siege engineers as well. And yeah, looks pretty safe for now. Going for 200 swordmen. And what is Warrior going for? Will he go for more Vote Riders? Will he try to buy himself up to a 2nd castle maybe even? Points obviously super unimportant in this game. Push of MbL stopped over here. Where is all his army? He's now going back to where he chopped through, building a castle, yeah, kind of where TaToH built his, at the start of the hills. Now going for siege ram. TaToH is going for champion, the defense upgrade. Warrior will soon get up to Imperial Age. And Orange is actually now sneaking from the middle, trying to get some kills here against Warrior.
Oh, please get that shot. Please get that shot. Oh no.
No, he's not going for it. And now MbL pushing through the middle. Let's take a look. What does TaToH have here? Soon champion, some onagers out as well. And he will defend it. Feels a bit like Warrior and MbL. Kind of deciding before the game. Okay, let's kill TaToH. Okay,
You want
let's
to hear
see.
my prediction for this game?
Go ahead. This time without timings.
I think MbL is gonna go against TaToH. TaToH is gonna defend against MbL, and Warrior is gonna go kill MbL's team.
Oh, that would be so beautiful. But at the moment it feels like Warrior will go against TaToH as well. And at the moment it feels both players are strongly pushing, and I don't think that TaToH, even with his great defense and the Celts, can hold against two. MbL going for Furrow, Celtica. Champion defense is real here by TaToH. Even points to MbL. The attack is coming again. TaToH cannot take care at all sides. And the push of Warrior will just be super strong as well. Going for all the upgrades. And at the moment I feel, yeah, I don't see the betrayal of Warrior coming so far.
You see where MbL has his king at the very top corner of the map?
Oh.
Pretty smart, man. It's safe.
Yeah, and actually it's super walled as well. Oh, King's... And that was actually Warrior researching the King's location. And this time it was TaToH. Actually, everyone just researched it. Everyone trying to get an update on the King positioning. So that makes sense. Take a look, maybe Warrior wants to go for a side attack here on the right hand side. Not yet. TaToH, pop 140, the others at basically max out. TaToH still trying to hold. He has enough income over here, great farms, enough gold income. Even has a sweet relic and has some onagers, so his defense is still staying strong, but this castle most likely will not.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Oh, Warrior going for SO. He
Is he
will
gonna
sneak
save that
around.
castle? He is.
Oh,
TaToH's gonna save that castle.
sweet stuff. Actually buying some stone to repair here. Oh, Warrior, he's not going for the betrayal. He will go for the SO cut and will go into this line of TaToH here in the south. And TaToH doesn't see it coming yet. No outpost here. And TaToH will be super happy that he saved this. And is still hoping for the betrayal somewhere. TaToH is now going for the +4 attack. Is going for some guilds. And he is cornered. And the people are just continuing to attack him.
And MbL on the left side, or top side as well, trying to go in. But those onagers, they do a lot of damage to MbL's army.
The question is, if you're a Warrior, do you want to play against TaToH or MbL? Obviously, if you're MbL, you want to play against Warrior. SO now finished. Where's the king? It's in the very back here. And
Why is
TaToH
Warrior attacking that barracks? Why not just attack the the wood? Why not just cut
Yeah.
the wood and go through?
Ah, he's going through now.
Oh, that was a
that-
hell of a shot from TaToH. Oh my goodness. Weakened so many champions.
Oh yeah, indeed. Getting the one onager down to 1 HP, and that's only one shot. Look at that. All new produced champions here. MbL, no, TaToH going for the Siege Workshop vault here on the Snow warm-up. The best option probably to defend, but doesn't have Celtic Furica. Oh, Celtic Furica, I mean. And doesn't have SO tick as well. MbL now going for onagers. He wants to cut over here. And TaToH should know what's up. Oh, he has to hope that someone switches up the strategy. But I believe it would be a mistake by MbL. And still the question stands. Warrior, who does he want to play against? TaToH or MbL?
Yeah, it seems pretty certain at this point who they're going for. I think TaToH is in some deep doo-doo at the moment. He's in trouble.
Indeed, and yeah, SO now for TaToH. Can he maybe save his king? Is there an option of any other king getting sniped of TaToH? Not really, right? No, they're pushing in. So now the question is who gets the $40 here? Where's the king of TaToH? being sent down a bit, and now again TaToH can decide where he wants. Oh, quick wall here of the king, but any SO shot could have obviously come through.
They're researching these locations like crazy.
Yeah, getting spice in. Okay, where is the SO? And I believe TaToH should absolutely go for an attack now. Not defend. You cannot defend. You can never save your king. Just go and try to get a king snipe. That's the only option. Uh-oh.
He can't get through there, man. He can't repair that barracks fast enough. There's no villagers on the other side. He's... Oh, he's got a monk there. He's gonna heal the king.
Yeah, but he cannot heal against...
Get some more monks.
He cannot heal against 20 champions. Okay, king now trying to run outside. Let's see, can MbL get the kill here? Oh, and TaToH is typing the GG. So our two finalists are MbL and Warrior after a heavy team up here against TaToH. And I believe it was a beautiful strategy decision by MbL. I believe he plays the weakest remaining player now and even gets a kill. So that was basically a perfect game here for MbL.
Yep, that was really good. And it's just fortunate for MbL that Warrior attacked him as well. And didn't even consider attacking MbL at any point in the game. I feel like for Warrior, though, MbL's probably the better matchup for the last game because MbL and TaToH's skill level on Arabia pretty much even. I think MbL might even have the advantage on standard settings. But as far as keep taking care of their king, TaToH would probably be on top of that better than MbL would.
Yeah, and normally I'm super happy when I read the message, TaToH just started watching your stream. But this time I am not. Feels bad, man, TaToH. Heavy team up against you. And MbL is getting, yeah, the last $80 here. Or $80. And yeah, now they will decide who will get 120 overall. And who will be stuck at 80. Now playing it out in a 1v1. And we are looking at Arabia. What are possible civilizations? Mayans would be a good one. Maybe
yeah, I don't
Turks.
think either of these players have gone Mayans. They
No?
Warrior went Turks already.
Yeah, Warrior went Turks and Mayan still, yeah, an option for both of them. So maybe Warrior goes for the sneaky Goth. I believe that would be interesting.
Aztec's still an option for both as well, although I don't see them picking Aztecs.
I believe Aztecs are pretty weak here.
Huns. Huns is an option.
Oh
MbL,
no, that's bad.
Huns, let's go.
TaToH still host of the game. You are still host. I'll tell him to give that up. And yeah, guys, we are going into the last game pretty soon.
Yeah, Hank, Mongols on a 1v1 Arabia with the regicide start. I don't think you get enough time to really build up the army that you need.
Yeah, I don't think so as well. Tarkarans just not very good. Like, you have to think your enemy is going for some army as well. And yeah.
Koreans?
Well, war wagons aren't bad. Yeah, you start with a lot of wood as well. So you only
Add
need
some
to get
towers and just
some
keep
gold.
hopping from tower to tower to tower with your king. Be beautiful.
Okay, MbL Warrior. Let's host new game. So it seems like TaToH just went crying. And I will just quickly host a new game. Will be game number 1 even for the finals. What more could you ask for?
I love this tournament, man. I love it. It's amazing.
Happy to provide great games. And yeah, I will give MbL host. That's something I would never do, but I'm kind of running out of options here. Oof. And yeah, guys, last game of the day. Wasn't MbL versus Warrior last elimination finals as well? Was it?
That would be sick if it was. Everyone denied that pyramid.
Yeah. I waited
I
for
was
the
like,
end.
someone will get it. Yeah,
Yeah, I was looking at it and felt like, no. Too many people watching now. And let me take a look. Warrior. Don't tell me I don't have him in friend. I don't even have him in the friend list. There he is. So, players are in the room now, and we should start pretty soon. And I feel, since we have like roughly 2 more minutes, it's time for a very, very special thing. Uh-oh, guys, masterpiece incoming. Indeed, probably outsmarted, outdebated here. It is the Mayans for MbL, and on the other side, Warrior going for God. Uh-oh, this could be Warrior's game here. Huskelt.
I like it, man. I like it. Let's go.
And look at the castle protecting all the gold, but the wood spot not too great for Warrior here, but I think he can squeeze up a TC here up in the north, and then he should be safe in that regard as well. Not the greatest food eco close by, but let's take a look.
Look at those deer near his base. What?
Yeah, those are
Why
super
can't
sweet
I get
as well.
this map generation? What the hell, man?
Debated,
There's 12 deer.
Actually, I have to tell a small brag story. We had a German tournament once where we had the same system where, like Hidden Civilizations, my enemy was out of Mongols and I out of Mayans, and I still had Mayans. So it ended up we're playing Regicide Fortress. He picks Goth, but I pick Aztecs. So redebated. Yeah. Oh boy, he actually played an Imperial Age all-in hand cannon near Bombard Cannon with 1 TC. And yeah, so it got into a close game, but yeah, I felt incredibly smart that day.
MbL, please be careful with your king. Please be careful with your king. Do not scout his base with your king.
Stark was his warrior, indeed, yeah, last time. Yeah, Stark won a lot. Okay, so Now going for 50 stone again. So Warrior couldn't remember that he still has wheelbarrow here, so he only needs to send 4 villagers. Trying to go for some ball aiming, and first 4 plumed archers are coming out, and at the moment we have warriors still not on gold, so Huskals will take their time.
Bring that villager back. What are you doing, bud? Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Yeah, villagers are faster since you already have wheelbarrow, so boars can't really chase you down, so it's all good.
Yeah, Warrior's gonna have some issues here protecting his eco. Like, he doesn't even have a wood line. Like. And those villagers on the deer.
Oh, let's take a look about that here. And only now going for some gold, but not getting a villager.
The deer.
Oh, MbL. Sneaky guy.
Winning? What?
Surprise!
What?
I didn't see that coming.
You'll never believe how he does it.
Okay, but still, no woodline here for Warrior. Not that he needs a lot of... And there's even more deer still left. Oh man. Or better said, oh boy. But still, if he gets out like 3 Huskals, he can easily scare away MbL here. But no wood so far for him.
Right, he's building a TC at the back there, but I feel like MbL might loop around with those plumes and go find that. Still, he has a Huskarl out.
Oh, Warrior saves his scout. Might jump into the castle. And yeah, that's beautiful defensive gold here. And yeah, just expecting another raid towards his deer. So
Oh
sending
no!
some
The
Huskals.
king! Warrior, get your king back!
Where's the
No!
king? Oh.
No!
Uh-oh, 52 HP.
No!
Going in for it. Maybe second snipe.
Wait,
No,
MbL,
miss
what?
micro.
What are you
Oh!
What are you doing?
What?
MbL! You... Oh, man.
He missed micro 2 times, I believe. Oh, this could have been the game-ending move. Oh.
He didn't shoot twice with a hill bonus.
Oh, God.
He was trying to micro too hard.
Oh.
Oh,
MbL.
man.
But he's getting the ratings in. Warrior not really getting up into the eco he wanted to go for. I believe he went on gold, just way too slow. He sort of went for some Huskal early on defense. And then you're super safe. Just have 2 Huskals whenever they get low HP, like roughly 20. Just send them back into the castle, heal up. And let's see. Now we can get some damage done. Oh, not sure.
I'm looking forward
MbL
to the monk too. Nice.
Oh yeah, monks are super good against Huskals. I love that. Yeah. Oh. So this game won't end after 6 minutes. And even a siege workshop, so wants to go for that hill control. Uh-oh, first convert. And maybe we hyped the debate in a bit too much. MbL at the moment in full control. Ahead in villages, ahead in map control. And look at that military count, 18-5.
Warrior seems very confused as to what to do here.
Okay.
Wavelength.
Do you see what you get, Carla? Do you see what you get when you mess with the warrior?
What does Warrior do at this point? What can he do? MbL's just gonna keep running around his base.
Yeah, it's pretty tough indeed. Huskal still very scary and fighting some here, but Mangonels are coming forward. More monks here, and let's see if we can get Botkin arrow out. MbL at the same time now going for 30C as well. And is heavily on stone, so yeah, MbL is doing all the right steps. I don't see how Warrior can really defend this. Maybe getting out another siege workshop. Or more Mangonels, I mean. Some Eagle Warriors sneaking around, and Warrior at the moment not in as much map control as I would love to see him. Even having 7 idle villagers without really being, forced to so many. Getting a Huskal converted before might really hurt him. What's his Mangonel defense now? Take a look now. Monastery for Warrior as well. I'm a bit surprised about that.
Yeah, why would you go for a monastery with DauTs?
Hmm.
They don't even get... it's weird. It's very
Do
weird.
they have the redemption?
No, I don't think they do. Could be wrong, but I don't think they do.
They...
No, they don't. They don't.
Don't, yeah. So it makes
They
it
don't
as
even have
weird as we're
atonement.
thinking. Yeah. And MbL actually going for the HP, a great sanctity even. Warrior, get back and don't get... Oh, it's even second convert here. Uh-oh, I'm not sure what... Oh, yeah, okay, send your monk to the front, indeed. Best strategy ever. Oh, or maybe send him back. No.
Get the
Okay.
king out of there. That's what he needs to... Okay, it's back in the castle. Good. I saw that wandering around out there. I was like, oh, man. And there's more
Okay.
plumed archers in the back on his berries, too. Like, it's just a mess for him at the moment.
Oh, yeah, not really playing the best game ever here. Let's take a look. Mangnol defense now trying to buy himself some more time.
He just lost about 8 villagers at the back of his base to 4
Ah,
plumed archers.
Not sure if you noticed. And this is all without botkin arrow even. Now 15 villages ahead. Military count kind of evening it out. So Warrior is somewhat coming back into this game, but expanding in his wood line. This map is still super open, so it is tough for him to play it out. MbL now moving a lot of villagers to stone, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Mangonels! I get nervous every time I see plumed archers downhill from some mangonels. I get nervous.
Yeah, we heard that, and yeah, fine for now. And exactly on that hill will be the place where MbL most likely is trying to get his castle up. Maybe if he gets it up here, he would have control over everything, but Warrior will heavily fight for that.
What do you think Warrior should do right now? Just like YOLO Castle Age Spring Rush military style?
Yeah, probably get Anarchy
Nothing
and
else.
just go for it, yeah. There's no way of going to Imperial Age. Let's take a look, big ground attack here, but
Oh,
Warrior
nice dodge.
dodges this. Yeah.
And Mayans don't get redemption either, so...
Yeah, so bad monks to get bad monks. Congrats to that. Maybe
Great
some
attack
to...
round from MbL. Holy, to take out these mangonels. He's just... Okay, there we go. Finally, Warrior takes it down.
Okay, so good attack here, but losing 2 more mangonels. So good control in the middle here. A lot of plumed archers still left over here. And that's shut down for now. Warrior now looking at reasonable resources. That's actually buying himself some more food. What is he going for? Why did he just invest all his food in? It's not attack. It's more Huskarls as it seems. Reconverting some of the Huskarls here and more raidings in the back. Warrior should be fine building a defensive mangonel. Let's take a look if he gets a big shot against all those plumed archers. Could be an option, but MbL is looking. That's still a good hit here. Oh. Military count kind of even, but villager count just so far ahead as our Norwegian superstar here. Not really sure how Warrior can make it. I believe like just spreading around 2 barracks, 1 to the north, 1 to the south, and just spam Huskarls would be the only
Repair the
option here.
mangonel, dude. Repair it.
Oh, not going for it.
Not great.
Unfortunately, now sending in some villagers, getting some more hits against the plumed archers, but they can just easily run away. Have 1 defense upgrade, and it's looking more and more dicey here for Warrior.
MbL's done a great job. Harassing his eco, winning fights, converting Huskarls. Done a really, really good job this game so far. And finally, Botkin Arrow is coming in. We knew it would happen.
Finally! And yeah, look at that. So long delayed to building a castle. So he is building a castle now at the front and still has 1.3k in the bank. So that will be a castle push if you have ever seen one.
3 castles, 3 forward castles. Here we go.
And Warrior still not up with the production here. Let's take a look.
He might
Maybe
lose some of
Mangler
these
shots.
Huskarls to attack
Uh-oh.
ground. Nope.
Lots of converts. Let's take a look. Doing some nice ground attacks here. 3 converted, 4 going down. That was super inefficient. Did he kill? He killed 1 mangonel and lost like 8 Huskarls and 3 even got converted. That was one of the poorest engagement I've ever seen. Like, honestly, went so bad for him.
MbL's on the way to Imperial H2.
Oh boy. This game feels so over.
Yeah.
Where did all his stone go? Did he sell some? Because he's down to only 600?
No, I think he's... Oh, he might have. I think he's dropping out of the castle somewhere, though, isn't he? No.
No, doesn't look like it. Anarchy
Oh,
of
yeah,
a
right
warrior.
there. Ballsy castle. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and that might be the game-ending castle. Honestly, look at the military count. 29-4. Having the hill, having the monks, and indeed, warrior sees it. It's a GG. And the end of elimination of the Hippo. Number 2, guys.
Let's go MbL. Let's get some MbL hypes in the chat.
An MbL hype, indeed. Yeah, going up to $120 here. In the end, warrior eliminated. Look at that. Bad.
I feel
out.
like if Warrior had had better wood line, he might have had a chance in this, but like he didn't get out to wood until so late, and like his wood lines just sucked.
I believe like this first TC was pretty bad to begin with. Like you don't need to have a TC here. You can get the gold easily. It's protected by the castle. Maybe I would have built it on the top to get the stone, but that would have been ugly. I think I would have went seriously for this very far TC here on the right hand side to just get a safe wood line, have the hill, some control over the stone maybe, and just build. I would have built like 3 Huskards so much earlier than warrior.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the KD here. Pretty even, some more converts. Eco is just incredibly favor of MbL. And yeah, that was day number 2, the high qualifier, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Last words, Dave.
Great tournament. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it. I hope there's more. All I have to say.